In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use PolyNome to set up a practice routine where you displace one rhythm against another. So we're going to start by adding a hi-hat and snare part to metronome 1. I'm going to change rhythm and enter 2 bars of 8th notes. And then I'm going to click and change sounds. I'm going to add a hi-hat to line 1, a kick on beat 1, and a snare on beat 3. So, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the hand pattern, and I'm going to add some accents to this. I'm going to accent every 4th, 8th note. So our hand pattern sounds like this. So I'm going to save this as groove. And then in metronome 2, I'm going to change the rhythm and enter 2 bars of 8th notes. And then we're going to put 4 bass drums, and we'll start by putting these 4 bass drums on the first 4 notes. So I'll tap, choose change sounds, enter 4 bass drums. Now you'll notice that at the moment, this is going to automatically repeat these 4 bass drums and assign them to the rest of the notes in the bar. So if I hit done, you'll see we've actually got bass drums for the whole 2 bars. What I want is to just have bass drums for those first 4 notes. So I'm going to tap where it says reset off and choose fill cycle with rests. So now we get 4 bass drum notes and then rests. Okay, so we'll save the changes. And what we're going to do now is add this preset to a playlist. So we can do that by tapping on the preset, choosing actions, and then add preset to playlist. And we'll call this groove displacements. Add to new playlist. So here we have a loop of that groove. Now what I want to do is create versions where we displace metronome 2 by, say, 1/8 note at a time. And the quickest way to do this is to tap this preset, tap on the plus icon, and choose duplicate item with new name. So I'm going to call this groove 1. And then I'm going to do the same thing, duplicate item with new name, call it groove 2. In fact, let's rearrange these. So tap the pencil icon, move groove 2 down there. So let's duplicate that with new name, call it groove 3, duplicate with new name, groove 4. And you can do that for as many displacements as you want. And then what we're going to do is modify the groove for these. So I'll tap on groove 1, go back to the preset, tap in here and change sounds. And all I'm going to do is swipe to the beginning of here and add a rest. So now those 4 bass drum notes have been displaced by an 8th note. So in fact, let's displace it by 2 8th notes. So that's going to be groove 1. And I'll save the changes. Okay, and then groove 2. Let's go ahead and change sounds, swipe to the beginning, and we'll add 4 rests and save. And then groove 3, we'll tap change sounds, swipe to the beginning, and add 6 rests and save. And then groove 4, change sounds, swipe to the beginning, and add 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And save. So now we can have a practice routine where we play these for a certain number of bars each. At the moment, they're all set to loop. So we'll hit the pencil icon, choose select all, tap on actions, and choose set reps. And let's have 1 rep of each. And finally, in playlist controls at the bottom, we'll tap this and choose auto advance and play when advancing, and also playlist looping, and then hit done. So now this will play one rep of each of these. Then the displacement. And then the next displacement. And then back to the top. So that's just a quick way of creating very similar presets and adding them directly into a playlist. Now note that these presets won't appear in your presets library. So that keeps this nice and tidy. If for some reason you wanted to have these in your preset library so that you could use them in other playlists, then you can just tap it, and on the main page, tap on the disk icon and choose Copy to Preset Library. And that will put a version in your preset library.